So we have just left Longmed and her daughters, a wonderful, lovely, tranquil stone circle on the northeastish area of the Lake District. And now we are heading out across England to entering Northumberland, and we are going to go and check out Hadrian's Wall. But first of all, we're going to find a pub situated quite near the wall, which offers park up and food for us tonight, and we both feel very ready to enjoy a night or an evening of pub food tonight.
In 300 yards, turn left onto A686.
Welcome back again. So this morning we woke up at Castlereagh, which was astounding. The environment that the stone circle is set in, the landscape around it, all adds to its magnificence. It kind of makes it I guess the energy in it seemed to be of great communion, of great gathering, of great communication. It had like a feeling about it, like it was the center of communication. That from that spot in that stone circle, you could probably reach with light so far different parts of the surrounding landscape and send communication backwards and forth between mountains and different areas. It was incredible. It was absolutely, utterly astounding. This afternoon, in complete comparison, we went to see Big Longmen and her daughters. And this stone circle had a couple of ancient trees growing in the apple trees. I think it was in the middle of the circle. It felt a lot more like a central place for gathering for a smaller community, a village or a town or surrounding areas, something on a smaller scale, definitely. But it had a different energy about it, in the fact that it almost felt more tranquil and love. That was kind of what was coming out of it, rather than energetic and communication and breathtaking. I don't know how to describe it. They're two completely different circles, and every circle is different. Avebury and Stonehenge couldn't be, more different to look at. And these two stone circles, again, very, very different. I'm waffling on because we're driving through a rather boring area, and I thought you might want to see my face. But I'm going to turn you back around now, because it looks like we're driving out of this area into some more open countryside. You might want to see these. So we're currently driving up the side of a mountain. I'm going to have to go down again. My old girl does not like going into second when on the move.
might appreciate you to stop.
Look at the tiny little horses. Just continuing now up the top, up to the rest of the top of this mountain we're climbing. You can't see on the camera, but Cody loves to come up to the front of the cab, sniff the air coming through the vents when we reach a different area. You can always tell when we've reached a different area and the centre of the air has changed, because he will make a point of getting up, turning around and sniffing the air through the vent. I swear he must be plotting our journey. I'm a lot slower driver. Let's see if we can catch Jim up a bit. I'm too busy looking at the views. I'm not very good at following a lead in a convoy. Holding everybody up. I have got, oh no, I've lost them now. I did have a queue of cars behind me. They must have stopped at the lookout spot. God, let's let them get ahead. They're crawling up the hill. This landscape is quite barren compared with the others. The only thing that seems to grow up here is grass and sheep. We're still going uphill, and look at this guy on his bike up ahead. I'm gonna have to pass him. Crazy fit. Okay, we have gotta be close to the top now. The road is still going up. Oh wow. Can you see that view?
Wouldn't want to get stuck out here on your own in the middle of nowhere with bloody blizzard, would you?
No. This is not somewhere you would want to get stranded. I can't imagine for a minute. Oh my god. Right, I think we must be at the top now, because this road has been quite flattish for a while. And plus I'm also catching some of the wind as we're driving. Lovely tight hills. I've got a very large, long motorhome. My motorhome is under 6 meters, but Jim's bus up ahead is 7 plus. He's a lot longer than me. So if he can make the corners, I know I can make the corners. Right, we have What is that? What does that sign say? 1,903 feet altitude. That's where we are at the moment. Okay, my friends that live amongst mountains and stuff like that, how does that compare with the mountains of your area? Phil, you must be following my videos. What size are your mountains? What do you reach on your daily trails when you're on your wanderings? Obviously I'm driving, you're walking, but I'd be interesting to know